everyone to the meeting of the New Philadelphia Board of Education. I'm going to begin by reading our mission statement. New Philadelphia City Schools will provide all students the opportunity to achieve their highest potential to become educated, self-sufficient, and responsible citizens. We are committed to providing every student a diverse, quality education within a safe and secure environment through a dedicated, innovative, and highly qualified staff in partnership with parents and the community at large. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Call the roll, please.
Mr. Ricklick?
Present.
Mrs. Schrock?
Here.
Ms. Fontana?
Here.
Dr. Bachman?
Here.
Mr. Petrulo?
Here.
We have a quorum.
Before we begin, on behalf of the Board of Education, we would like to send our condolences to the family, friends, and coworkers of Becky Cox. She was an asset to our Treasurer Department, and she will be greatly missed. Can I get approval of the agenda? Recommendation to approve the agenda of the regular Board of Education meeting. Additions or deletions to the agenda? Questions? Perry, second. Sorry. Questions, comments, concerns? All right, call the roll.
Ms. Fontana?
Yes.
Mr. Petrulo?
Yes.
Mr. Ricklick?
Yes.
Mrs. Schrock?
Yes.
Dr. Bachman?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Item 3, approve the minutes of the regular meeting dated March 9th, 2026, and the special meetings dated March 18th, 2026, March 20th, 2026, and March 25th, 2026. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Yes. All right. Do you have a second?
Second.
All right, call the roll.
Mr. Ricklick?
Yes.
Mrs. Schrock?
Yes.
Ms. Fontana?
Yes.
Dr. Bachman?
Yes.
Mr. Petrulo?
Yes.
Motion carries.
To our first highlight of the night, we have Building Spotlight. Welcome, York Elementary. Mr. Maurer, I'm going to turn it over to you.
His head. Now he's outshined.
Great gathered here. You guys can stand on this side over here, okay? All right, can you hear me? All right, I just wanted to say thanks for having us to the Board of Education. This is always something fun that I always enjoy each year, is getting to highlight the awesome things that's happening at York Elementary. So this year is all about the student perspective. So I've spent a lot of time this year, and it was one of my goals as a principal to really gain the student perspective of what they believe about school and some of their favorite things. So tonight we are going to highlight the viewpoints of the students, and they are going to be talking about some of their favorite things about York Elementary School. And we have Gianna Zimmerman up first.
My name is Gianna Zimmerman. First grade class. Favorite thing about school is getting to play people. I do this as a reward for filling up the spirit track.
And that scored 140 points on skee ball for girls.
Hey, good job.
All right, next up we have Luca McLeod.
I'm going to play and I'm in Mrs. Watson's fourth grade class. My favorite thing about school was getting to help joke of the day on morning announcements. It's a joke. What did the pig say on a hot day?
What?
What?
I made it.
Classic.
Next up, we have Briar Albule.
Arbio, and I'm in Mrs. Anderson's first grade class. My favorite thing about school was getting picked at the September Student of the Month and getting to have a pizza party.
Nice.
Very cool.
Next, we have Dean Klingler.
Hi, my name is Dean Klingler. My favorite saying, I am in Mrs. Clapper's first grade class. My favorite saying about school was getting to have a glow dance party in the gym. It was a fun way to kick off our spring break.
I'm gonna give a quick shout out to Mr. Perkins, our custodian. He set the whole gym up, had the strobe lights on. He set the playlist for the music, and we had a great time that day.
Awesome.
My name is Asher Lamar, and I'm in Mrs. Anderson's first grade class. My favorite thing about school is getting to play on the playground with my friends. I always have the wall dressed.
And our playground is officially open, so we had a blast out there the last couple of weeks. Getting to play on the playground again with the brand new mulch out there. All right, next up we have a little reader theater group led by Mrs. Valentine. She is our
singing, no one wants to hear that, or dancing around or doing any
Yes,
skills
we
up here,
do.
but we'll be okay. Just a couple of things. I want to start by recognizing our coaches that are here tonight to support our students. We've got Coach Ross, boys basketball here. We've got Coach Locker with our boys bowling team over here. Coach Swinderman with our wrestling program, and Coach Cornell, Coach Wells back here for our girls basketball program. Without those guys for supporting and doing all the things that they do with our athletes, wouldn't be where we are tonight, which is celebrating all the good things that our kids are able to do. I said this the last time, this is an extension. These kids are out working hard in athletics and putting a lot of time and effort in, and also maintaining good grades. You're going to hear people that are on here for Academic All Ohio and all kinds of things here too. Very, very important to make well-rounded students and citizens. I think that's a huge accomplishment for these guys and girls that we're going to recognize tonight. So thank you for that. We're going to start, I'll read their stuff. You guys can come on up here and get your certificates. Our first one, we're going to start with boys basketball here, is Reed Wells. Reed was first team OCC, first team Eastern District, first team District 5, District 5 All-Star Game, Academic All-Ohio, and Special Mention All-Ohio. So let's give him a round of applause. Aiden Mushrush, first team OCC, second team East District, first team District 5, honorable mention All-Ohio, and 2 records he broke this year, career field goal percentage and single season field goal record. So great job, Aiden. Good job. Jackson Martini. Jackson was second team OCC, second team District 5, honorable mention East District. Great job, Jackson. C.R. Harriman, honorable mention OCC, second team District 5, honorable mention East District. Congratulations. Isaac Roman Willie, honorable mention OCC, honorable mention District 5. Those are our boys basketball. Let's give them another round of applause.
Quinn Miller was also honorable mention, District 5.
Quinn, come on up here. And we'll clap for you. We'll get you a certificate on the next day. All right, now we'll go on to some girls basketball here. Girls basketball, we have Aubrey Wells. Aubrey, first team OCC, first team Eastern District, first team District 5, and special mention All-Ohio. Great job. Chloe Sowers, first team District 5, second team OCC, second team East District, and honorable mention All-Ohio. Abby Schweitzer, second team District 5, second team East District, honorable mention OCC, and honorable mention All-Ohio. He's up playing softball right now on the hill against Claymont, which we were up 4-1 last I saw, so hopefully pull that out. Caitlin Mamula. Caitlin's honorable mention OCC, honorable mention East District, and qualified for the District 5 All-Star Game. Great job, Caitlin. Lily Zimmerman. Lily was honorable mention OCC, honorable mention East District, and honorable mention District 5. Great job. All of our girls basketball players there, so let's give them another round of applause. Now we're going to go on to boys wrestling here. Tyler Ulmer was a first team OCC, and he was also a state qualifier. He is first for season career records with 195 takedowns, second with career 452 takedowns, first with 21 yearly tech falls, first with 47 career tech falls, fastest pin in school history in 6 seconds, and the first with 148 career wins. So quite a storied career. Great job, Tyler. On our girls wrestling side, we have Isabella Ramirez. She finished 4th place in the state of Ohio at the state wrestling tournament. She was first team All-Ohio, and she's also an academic All-Ohio. So great job to Isabella.
Now into some boys bowling here. Landon Labiche was an OCC champion, first team OCC, and was part of our national qualifying 300 Baker game at Ashland this year. So they qualify for the national tournament in Columbus in June this year. So great job, Landon. Jack Fair was also OCC champion, first team OCC. It was also part of our 300 Baker game and is a nationals qualifier this year. Great job, Jack. Nick Tedesco is OCC champion, second team OCC. It is also a 300 Baker game nationals qualifier. So let's hear it for Nick Tedesco. Probably baseball right now. So, Chase Hutchison. Chase was an OCC champion, third team OCC, and was part of the 300 Baker game and nationals qualifier. Great job, Chase. Preston Cox was OCC champion and part of the 300 Baker game nationals qualifier. Great job, Preston. Colin Raber. Colin was an OCC champion, was third team OCC, and was also part of the 300 Baker game and nationals qualifier. Great job, Colin. On the girls bowling side, we had Allison Nisley, who was second team OCC and finished in fourth place at the OCC tournament this year. Great job, Allison. Our last group is kind of a new group for us this year. We had an indoor track team here that we sent, and they ended up as Division II indoor state champions this year. So let's hear it for them. So they got a state championship. Here's some of those guys that are on this team. So Wyatt Lendon was a state champion in the 1600 in the Division II indoor meet. So great job, Wyatt. Marcus Adelman was the state champion in the 3200 at the Division II indoor state meet. Great job. Alec Adelman was fourth place in the 1600 at the Division II state indoor meet. Jackson Rice was tied for sixth place in the high jump at the Division II state meet. Great job, Jackson. Mitchell Miller tied for sixth place in the high jump at the Division II state meet. Great job, Mitchell. Now, all these guys that are up here, girls that are up here tonight, you know, oh, and Mitchell just broke the school record for high jump at 6'7" here, so pretty good. You know, one of the things that's fun to do with all this stuff is you got a whole mix of kids. We've got kids that are freshmen that made All-Ohio. We've got kids that are senior that are All-Ohio. And it really shows all the great things that our kids are able to do and are going to continue to do, hopefully, for the next 4 years of their high school career. Or some of these guys and girls that are seniors graduating and going off and going to college and hopefully playing sports while they're there. So just a real fun group of kids. A lot of high standards here, and hopefully we know hear about breaking more records here for the rest of this season and finish that stuff out on a high note. So that's all I got. Thanks, guys, for coming out tonight. And let's hear it for all of our athletes one more time.
Thank you, Mr. Neff. Excellent job, everybody. Congratulations. If you would like to stay for the remainder of the meeting, you can, but you most certainly don't have to. Now's the time to sneak out.
Sneaking is relative. It's the herd mentality.
Everybody wants to run to the door.
Cool off now. Hi.
Ceiling, big ass ceiling paintings in here.
How are you doing?
You're here for you. She's fine, and I'm like, no, like, there's ambulance coming. Thank you so very much.
Gotta go here, I'll help you. See how cool it got in here?
I know.
See how cool it is now? I just feel the temperatures drop.
Someone turned the fan on.
Someone turned the fan on.
All right, guys, let's get back to it.
Keep moving.
Yeah. Any public participation?
Take your place at the table.
Look, I was going to show Montgomery. I'm teasing.
Better wait till you're late once.
I know, right? All right, we do not have any public participation, so moving on to the treasurer's report.
So I have in your Google Docs, the March financial statement, the key indicator, the cash flow, the check register, and the bank reconciliation. All balances are in balance. The next item, item F, is asking you to approve the memorandum of agreement for deposit. This is our depository agreement. We do it every 5 years. This one happens to be 3 years because we adjusted it. We have the voluntary accident insurance for fiscal year 27 through Guaranteed Trust Life. This is our student accident insurance. I'm asking you to approve the shared use agreement for the bus garage for 518 Church Street Northwest in the amount of $425 per month for bus watching. I'm asking you to approve the agreement with Fax Education Solutions for TCC in the amount of $3,350. Approve the invoice for Gorkon Construction in the amount of $23,150 for bus garage concrete for the approach down at the garage. Approve the 3-year statement of work with Vincent through 6/30 of 2029. I have the following E-rate contracts, Omarisa, and I've included their fee schedule. The total is $205,385.60. And for those of you who don't know, E-rate pays 80% of that bill. Omni in the amount of $180 per month. This is the stadium Wi-Fi. CDW in the amount of $31,642. Those are all E-rated at 80%. I'm asking you to approve the due diligence items for the potential property on State Route 39. We have Riverstone, which is the ultra survey. We have Intertech PSI. They did the environmental site assessment in the amount of $2,200. We have to go for phase 2 with Intertech in the amount of $4,900. We have ESC doing the soil borings at the amount of $25,000 and TMS traffic study in the amount of $95.75. If the issue should pass, this would be shared with OFCC. I'm asking you to accept the following donations, one from Rochelle Watt for $600 for the DC trip, and one for Cheryl Graham for $200 for the Chip Graham Award. We have two FMLAs, Sarah Hutchinson and Alexis Begg. And then I have multiple amended appropriations and certificate of amended estimated resources. And finally, I'm asking you to approve a transfer from the general fund to the permanent improvement fund for $10,000.
Okay, can I get a motion? I'll move. Can I get a second?
Second.
Questions? Mrs. Irwin? Comments? Concerns? Okay, let's call the roll.
Mrs. Schrock?
Yes.
Dr. Bachman?
Yes.
Mr. Ricklick?
Yes.
Ms. Fontana? Yes. Mr. Petrulo?
Yes.
Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Next up, we have board policies. Mrs. Wentworth?
The policy committee met, and we're going to put these on in two different sections. Board policy for adoption would be GBQ, criminal records check, and JEFB, time for religious instruction. And the first reading of policies EDBE, EDEC, EFD, IKEB, and JEB. If I could get a motion and a second, then I have a couple comments.
So move.
All right, I'll get a second. Thank you. I'll second.
The reason
Sorry, go ahead.
The reason these policies are on in two sections is that we do need to approve the first two policies under the special circumstance clause of our board policy approval process. And that is because our current policy for criminal records checks and for the time for religious instruction contain the requirement that any volunteers working in the district are enrolled into the RATBAC system. It is no longer possible for school districts to enroll volunteers into the RATBAC system. It is only possible for districts to enroll those individuals who are employees of the district. So unless we amend that policy, we are no longer able to approve any more volunteers because they won't meet the requirements that our policy stipulates. So under this special circumstance, I'm asking that we are going to strike that requirement that individuals who want to volunteer are enrolled into RATBAC, and then the policy committee will be doing some further work with those policies to determine if there are additional things that they want to change as well. The other 5 policies as listed are just up for the first reading. They will have the second reading and the regular adoption at the May board meeting.
Any other questions? All right, call the roll, please.
Mr. Ricklick?
Yes.
Mrs. Schrock?
Yes.
Ms. Fontana?
Yes.
Mr. Petrulo?
Yes.
Dr. Bachman?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Moving on to personnel.
We have a lengthy personnel list. I am not going to read every single person. I do want to point out that Robert Burnt, who's been a math teacher with us for the last 2 years at the high school, he is going to retire at the end of this school year. He has done a phenomenal job, and I just want to publicly acknowledge the personal sacrifices he's made to impact our students at the high school. He will be missed. We also have some resignations, and then we move on to hires. We have 2 classified hires that we are going to make. Lots of supplemental positions for DC chaperones and for theater. We're adding to our substitute teacher and classified personnel as well. We can now approve the list of volunteers as listed. They have met the background check requirements that the policy stipulates. We're going to hire 5 people to help our summer custodians do their work. We have some classified positions for the 26-27 school year. And on the top of the next page, we have 2 new certified positions. Grace Williams, who will be an 8th grade ELA teacher, and Michelle Abiel, who is here tonight, hiring her as a school nurse beginning next year. The remainder of the next section are new continuing and limited contracts for our teaching staff, certified personnel. And then we start with our supplementals for the 26-27 school year, mostly sports, but also other miscellaneous supplemental positions that we hire for on an annual basis. That goes on for 3 pages. And finally, there are also some athletic volunteers listed for approval.
Can I get a motion?
Move.
I'll second.
Who first?
Oh, I didn't hear you. Sorry.
Okay. Questions, comments, concerns, discussion? All right, call the roll, please.
Dr. Bachman? Yes. Mrs. Schrock?
Yes.
Mr. Ricklick?
Yes.
Ms. Fontana?
Yes.
Mr. Petrullo?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Committee and representative reports.
Start with the Business Advisory Council information as listed at the link, including the minutes from the March meeting.
Any report out from facilities? At this time, okay. Legislative.
Hi, so the legislative report is in the drive, in the packet. Still, at this point, 250 pieces of legislation that OSBA is currently tracking that will have some sort of impact on public education. Also, in your packet, there are ways to get involved, to stay on top of those things. Many of these things, I would encourage people who support public schools and public education to remain informed about these policies and what is going on at the State House and get involved and advocate for our public schools if possible. Because there's a lot of stuff coming down the pipeline. So that information is in your guys' board packet for you guys to go over.
Wonderful, thank you. Okay. Any other committee reports? All right, Assistant Superintendent's report, Mr. Williams.
Yeah, so we've got the QDA financial reports. One to get approval. Mrs. Felton came to me, the high school. She and the other freshman English teachers would like approval for The Distance to Home by Jen Bishop. It's the One Book, One Community book by the Tuscarawas County Literacy Coalition. They would like to have that be a summer reading book and then be able to hopefully dive into it when school year begins. So as freshman English. So just want to throw that at you. It's an inspiring story of a young girl who loses her sister and finds inspiration in a minor league baseball player. So it's got some sports in it. It's got, you know, some grieving process pieces. So I think it'll be a really good thing for them. Each month I'm going to try to give you just something like the more you know type of stuff. This month we're in testing season. We just started ELA testing. We'll start tomorrow. We didn't really want to start on a Monday. So
Thank you.
yes, obviously spring break messes with our schedule a bit, but I got to give a lot of props. There's so many pieces to the testing element. You know, it happens, but without people like Vicki Pape in my office that helps me roster, our principals, some of whom are here, Mr. Range and Mr. Bartholomew at the high school, to have to manage 4 grade levels and I think six state tests, our guidance department doing AP testing. Mr. Maurer is here. He and Mr. Holmes handling the kindergartners, doing dyslexia testing and Dibbles. I mean, I could go on and on. Obviously, we've had a long night already. So I put some tools in there so you guys can be informed of kind of the district testing and what we do, not just the schedule, but a description of what the tests are. But there's just so many people that are a part of it. And I really do feel that our improvement on our report card over the last 5 years, I think we've improved in several areas. And we're just going to keep seeing that because our admin team, our teachers, central office, we're very cohesive. And it's not easy. I mean, Mr. Abiel can probably attest to that at Buckeye. I mean, with those students too, even trying to test. So it's a team effort. So I just wanted to kind of give you the tools if you're asked about it. So each month we'll throw some other things in there depending on what season we're in.
Right.
Appreciate that.
If you have questions, let me know.
Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Questions, discussion? Okay, call the roll, please.
Ms. Fontana?
Yes.
Mr. Petrullo?
Yes.
Mr. Ricklick?
Yes.
Mrs. Schrock?
Yes.
Dr. Bachman?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Excellent. Great, next up, superintendent's report. Mrs. Wagner?
Yes, I have several items there listed for approval, finishing out the rest of the handbooks that we did not approve last month, including approving the high school student handbook, both in English and Spanish, approving the elementary student handbook in Spanish, approving the preschool handbook in English and Spanish, and then approve the non-routine trip for the QT dance team camp from July 10th through July 13th, and approve the non-routine trip for the summer science camp from July 13th through July 17th, 2026.
Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Discussion? Call the roll, please.
Mr. Ricklick?
Yes.
Dr. Bachman?
Yes.
Mrs. Schrock?
Yes.
Mrs. Fontana?
Yes.
Mr. Petrullo?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Excellent. Next up, executive session to consider the employment of a public employee or official. Can I get a motion to go in executive session, please?
Moved.
Second.
Okay, call the roll.
Ms. Fontana?
Yes.
Mr. Petrullo?
Yes.
Mr. Ricklick?
Yes.
Mrs. Schrock?
Yes.
Dr. Bachman?
Yes.
For an executive session.
7:09.